Welcome back everyone to Let's Play of Lore Guardians of Destiny with your host Agnatus, aka Joey, that's me. And before we begin this episode, I will show you something on the Dracoid cemetery. Do you see the Statue of Belial? When we take a look behind the statue, we will see a dragon gem. And in the community there is a rumor that this is again something that developers had planned for the game but never finished. When we push this dragon gem, the statue will fire a fireball. This fireball flies in the direction of this statue, but when you kill the statue, nothing happens. When you attack the statue, another fireball will fly and hit this third statue. And again, when you click the statue, nothing happens. When you attack it, a third fireball will fly. But this one just ends up on this wall. So it is speculated that Westwood Studios planned something with these statues to happen here, but it was never finished and dropped from the final game.
Greetings. I am Axela, last emperor of the Dracoid people.
I am Luther. I seek a silver leaf as totem for a Huline ceremony.
Ah, the Huline respect even dead Dracoids. I see. If you will do me a great favor, my gratitude will be endless.
What favor must I do for you?
Take my remains from the sarcophagus. Carry them into the ruins below. They will awaken the image of Belial. The statue will destroy the worm they worship and erase the remnants of our shame.
What?
An enormous worm both guards the ruins and serves as demigod for the writhing Sa. We await only their demise to erase our shame.
It seems complicated. Does this have anything to do with an ancient god named Belial?
Belial, the ugly deceiver. Once we followed that evil star. You'll find the de-evolved Dracoid remnants in the ruins of our city. They still worship Belial through veneration of the worm. They must be destroyed so the world can begin to forget the Dracoid errors of collaboration.
Alright, so our goal is clear. Go back to the Dracoid ruins and activate this statue with the remains of Axela, the last Dracoid Emperor. His remains and some flames which Luther can touch and get hurt.
Ow, 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 ow.
Alright, back to the ruins then. Back to the ruins. Alright, we are back at the ruins and let's search for the body, for the statue. I don't know what happened. I thought I would die. Alright, so this is the Dracoid Inn or Hotel or whatever it is called. And on the other end of it there is this gigantic library in which you can spark some torches, some candles. And you can search the whole bookshelves, but you won't find anything. But this one here looks suspicious. Aha! We can actually activate it. And inside we will find these strange steps. One leads up, one leads down. Let's go up first. We don't find anything interesting here, but behind this one there are stroke daggers, and oh, they are very good for the fugitives. Now let's proceed down. Okay, we are down and we find some storage rooms, but they are all empty, so there is nothing to find there. We will end up at this very dark space here, but there is one button to push. And it will open a secret passage into some kind of smaller pest, which is here. The entrance here is blocked by a stone, so there's no way into it. You could also enter from this spot because there is a door inside. Let's use one lamplight egg. When we go to the first floor here, to the second floor, we will find a chest, and in this chest we will find another guardian orb and a summer scroll. So where could this statue be? Ah, there is the statue, so let's go down again and see if we can activate it with the remains of the Dracoid Emperor. So this is the second entrance I was talking about. And this one is blocked by the stone.
I suppose I should get things going here.
Let's place the remains of the priest on this nice, convenient altar.
O statue of hideous Belial, I summon you. Awake and smash the evil worm. Erase the memory of our collaboration. Hide our shame ever deeper in the planet's core. And let us die in peace at last.
This is certainly a most bizarre and convoluted ceremony.
Indeed. Alright, the statue begins to move. The statue will now go and break this wall. But sometimes it can take ages until he finally does it. And there is also a secret to this statue. When you attack this statue, you can get Luthor level up to level 30. And level 30 is the final level Luthor can in this game. So you can attack him with the crossbow, Valkyrie from above. Yeah, he destroyed the wall. Or you can transform into a lizard, make yourself invisible with the level 2 spell here, or these 2 scrolls, and shoot level 4 prism spell at the monster. But for now, let's follow him. Normally he should attack these 2 Sark creatures here, but while the statue is moving, we can start fighting them ourselves. Even though if it is a bit strange right now, because the ground is shaking. statue is on its way. Ah, I wish he would have fought it. Come on. Soon you're dead. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's follow the statue. Let's go ahead for a bit. Ah, finally the ground is no longer shaking. So we find some kind of, I don't know, a building. Looks like a small temple or something. But the entrance is blocked, so we can't go inside. Some spring. Yeah, we can't reach it.
Only I could reach that.
So let's wait for the statue to make its way over here. By the way, when you attack the statue, it will kill you with one hit. So you must be careful when you try to level up your character to an appropriate level. Why do you come back? Don't scare me. The pathfinding of the statue at this position is a little bit off, so it tries to go around the obstacles. If something like this happens, you have the opportunity to activate the cutscene yourself. And here it is. Do you see this altar? It looks exactly like the big altar on this side, which you can reach. So it's speculated that this is actually the place where the following cutscene will happen. Okay, wait for the statue and then let's go in here. Lufa, run! Run! Let's get out of here, man. I guess soon everything will be underwater. We have to flee here, man. Let's jump on this table. Okay, at least we are a little bit secure now. Damn, did you saw the fight between this statue and the worm? The worm is definitely dead now. Hopefully the statue is dead too. Because we don't wanna have something like this living. Let's jump to this table. So we can actually reach up there. I better don't stay below here or else get squished.
That was a close one.
Yeah, it was. So there must be a way out of here. And the water is raising. More water. Oh man. Okay, I have an idea.
Oh.
We will use this planks here to get up. Oh there.
Welcome back, Luther.
Dawn!
Thought we'd lost you there.
I too.
I saw the explosion in the river. I assume you activated Belial's statue?
You know about the statue?
Sure. And I know that once it gets going, it'll probably start seeking whomever activated it.
Oh.
Really? No one's supposed to touch those things, you know.
Well, I guess I do know now.
Did you find any special braces down there?
Yeah, I found one. I don't need them anymore, so you can have them.
Here, you take these. I don't need them anymore.
Thanks, these should help. I'm en route to the temple down by the coast. I'm going to run some of the old ceremonies and see what happens. And I'll look for you after I'm done. If you really felt like being handy, you might try to find some place called the Citadel. Oh yes, and here's a curious speaking stone, and the curse control spell I found.
Oh, thank you.
They could mean something.
Okay, the Dracoid ruins are no more. And we survived. Take a look at the speaking stone.
As you can see, sire, we have driven them from the field.
Yes, your magic is quite effective against them, your highness.
Death to Belial!
Your highness, are you hurt?
You need not worry about me, Captain. We ancients cannot be hurt by mortal weapons.
Okay, we learned something. Only another ancient, another god can defeat him. Anyway, we found this nice little thingy here. And it actually is a spell that allows us to transform back into Luther, if we need it. You see this Bachflunder? It basically gives Luther a third eye. And lets you look at the background. And you can catch those flunders if you're quick. Yeah, I got one and I throw it back, so you know it's possible. Alright then. Let's go to the Dracoid ruins. We just destroyed them. Let's get... Man, the jungle times. We're doing it out of here again. Here. Let's go to the cemetery and hope we get one of these silver leaves now. Yep, the ruins. Like I said, they are no more. Did you hear that? I heard someone screaming.
Cursed traps! Have mercy and assist me, boy.
Good evening, sir. Is this a new exercise method?
Very funny.
I don't know,
Now cut me
Pakata.
down!
See ya.
You're not leaving, are you? Luther! Luther, get back here!
Okay, let's get to the cemetery and leave that old fool there. We might not understand the Dracoid Emperor by now, since he gave Dawn the bracers, but maybe he gives the silver leaf.
Mac Fonal! Me Lornell!
Excuse me, but I cannot understand you now.
Lunes Werskuna Dracover sin Phoenix?
Hey, what about the silver leaf?
You freak liar! I helped you and nothing! Oh man, how do we get a silver leaf? Oh look! A bush of silver leaves! Growing here? Ha! The Emperor was generous to us, he gave us the silver leaves. This is great. And he also gave us another spell, the last spell in this game.
Mists of Doom.
Always good to have it. So what I'm going to do before I leave the cemetery, I will search for more silver leaf bushes and get them all. Okay, we have enough silver leaves now. We don't need 3 of them. Silver leaves actually recharge Luther's mana by 5 points. We have a nice bunch of them. And before we leave, not forget the axed traitor. There it is. And the great sword. We don't need this thing. We don't need this scattering. We don't need the summon scroll. We don't need the stones. We have recharged to 9. We don't need this axe right now. We don't need this Bezoar ring because we won't face any monsters anymore that will poison us. We will instead take
Stone of the Cobra.
because it doubles our attack rating. Okay, let's return to the U-lines, to the savaged U-lines, and bring them the silver leaf. Now that we have it. Oh. And before I forget,
Luther, I knew you'd come back.
Of course I came back. Are we not good friends?
Well, yes. And we'll be even better friends if you cut me down now.
I don't know. We are not the evil Luther.
It's about time. What took you so long?
I don't like to rush into things. A well-considered decision is always the best.
What was there to consider? Perhaps I should consider taking you back to Gladstone immediately.
Sorry, but I did set you free. And I really do appreciate your tolerance of my erratic search.
Enough said. I will see you later, after I rest a bit.
Yeah, this dialogue was absolutely worth it to let him hanging a little bit longer. What you're staring at? Get lost.